Hello, Leo. It is time for your November reading. We're going to start off as usual with an oracle card to see what your primary theme or message is for the month. And we have Spirit of Gratitude. 'Tis the season, right? There is a need for you to stop moping. Okay, all right, that's where they're going with it. There's something that maybe you've been moping about or where you've been feeling disgruntled over. And you need to find a way to flip that and recognize the blessing within it. I know it seems pretty trite sometimes, doesn't it? There is a blessing within the delay, though. You may not see that yet, but there is purpose here. There's a reason that things are not happening on the schedule or in the way that you want them to. And it's intended to help you down the line. It's for your benefit. There's a reason for it. Maybe that's what you need to know, is that there is a reason that this needs to be delayed or that it's happening the way that it's happening, and it's something that will benefit you once you're through to the other side. And that's where you need to see, that's where you need to have that spirit of gratitude, that this is meant to be this way. As much as it might aggravate you, as much as it might frustrate you, this is what the pace that it needs to happen at, or the way that it needs to happen. So you need to find a way to slow down or distract yourself, or maybe focus on the little bits of hope or the little glimmers of shiny things you see along the way, and look at it more from a spirit of gratitude that it's happening in the first place, even if it's not happening on your schedule. Find a way to look at it with some gratitude. All right, let's see what your tarot cards have. We have the King of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Moon, and the Queen of Swords. A lot of emotions here. That's your primary deal. Well, that makes sense with the feeling of mopiness, of disgruntledness, of frustration, that things aren't going in the way that you would like them to. And that's where you need to flip those emotions around and get into that more grateful mood. You need to find a way to not let your emotions guide your actions, if that makes sense. So we're starting off here with the King of Cups. So this is a masculine energy, and this is somebody who is definitely very in control, very directive. They are very confident in their emotions. They know how to manage them. They know how to manipulate the emotions of others too. So there is a caution there that you do not want to be doing that, because it will come back to slap you in the face later. This person is very good at doing that. But in this case, if you were to try that, if you were to do that, it's not going to look good for you. It's going to be a bad look. So be aware of that. Now, alternatively, this could also be somebody else that you're working with or interacting with. And maybe you're having to do things on their time or their timeline, and they're not going to do it until it feels right to them. It has to feel right to them in order for them to do it or to take the steps that need to happen. And perhaps that's what's frustrating is because you have it on the timeline. You're ready to go. You're a fire sign. You're like, let's go, 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 go. Normally, water could keep up, but they're also going to be, this person is going to be very, very, very tapped into their intuition, and they're going to know that the timing is not quite right yet. They want to hit it at the best possible time. And they know, they feel, they really trust their intuition that now is not the right time. It will be coming this month, and they will let you know exactly when to move. But you need to trust them. You need to trust that they know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about, because they do. They have experience in this. And that can benefit you, strongly benefit you, if you honor it. And then we have the Five of Cups here. Now, this could be the frustration. Maybe you've had an experience in the past that has soured your outlook on this situation, or a similar situation to this where things did not turn out well. Did they not turn out well because you rushed it? I would ask, because it feels like that might have been what happened. And that might be what you're focused on, is you're antsy about hitting this at the right time because you missed your chance before. Or you pushed too hard and were turned down, or were not allowed to proceed, or it all fell apart. and you're focused on that negative experience from back there. And that's part of probably what is contributing to your attitude now, to your emotions in now, because you're so focused on what failed before that you're not seeing that things are going smoothly, not as fast as you want, but they are going smoothly now. So you need to let go of that expectation that things are going to be the same as they were before. You need to release that past experience, because that is not the now. That is not true in the present. That belongs back here, and you need to leave it there so you can focus on what is happening now, what is true now, without letting it influence you, without letting the past. You don't want to let the past influence the present, basically. And this has to do with your emotions here. So be aware of that. Pay attention to that and try and turn your focus into the present moment and embrace that spirit of gratitude that you are not in the same situation you were in before, that you are with much more experienced people now that are helping you make this a success. And then we have this Four of Cups, which can kind of be an envy card, or a little bit melancholy, and also a bit of a desire for more. Because what you have going on is good, is solid, is a true foundational thing. You can count on it. But perhaps this thing in the past here is influencing the present, and now you're wondering, are you missing out on something? FOMO, that's what it is, fear of missing out. You're worried that you're going to miss the opportunity when it comes. If you trust this person, though, if you can honor what they're doing, their schedule, their timing, you will hit it when you're supposed to. Don't let fear of missing out get in the way of the success here. So dial it back a little bit, focus on what you do have, and plan to build on that. Focus on building that up. And that's going to help propel you forward. And then we have the moon, which also has to do with emotions, Leo. Are you repressing a lot? Is that what's going on here? Because cups, moon, emotions, 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 emotions. Take some deep breaths. Go for a run, do something active to get that, to process that, to release that nervous energy, the emotional energy that you're trying to direct, but it is not native to you necessarily, depending on your placements. But pure Leo would not be native to you necessarily to focus in on all the emotions. It's going to be watering you down in some way. It may be draining your energy. So you need to find a way to do something active to keep your energy flowing properly. So the moon here, this could indicate that everything will be revealed. Everything will be revealed in the proper time. So that's going to be toward the end of the month, I would say, within the last 2 weeks of the month. You're not going to see the big picture necessarily until then. And then suddenly things that were obscured and were not visible to you are going to appear. You're going to see it all. You're going to be able to read the fine print. You're going to be able to see everything start falling into place. And what you perceived as missing pieces or steps, suddenly you're going to see, oh, they were there all along. They were just hidden behind this or that. Because with the moon, typically, you see things under the light of the moon that you cannot see under the light of the full sun. Secrets revealed. This could also literally be some hidden information, some information somebody was keeping from you, maybe for fear of you lashing out emotionally in some way. And now suddenly it's released. They show their hand so you can see everything. And that may help you calm down a little bit, or at least it will give you the full picture. And now you'll understand the timing and the reason for it. But with all of your fighting with your own emotions based on your past experience here, you are going to be struggling. You're going to be getting frustrated. So again, be active. Find a way to do something with the time that you're having to allow this all to work out. Do something that brings you into that spirit of gratitude. Use that time for something else. Perhaps something active, something that gives you movement, something that helps you work that tension out of your body. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So swords are an air element, so this is going to be about communication or information, possibly education, but I would say this feels almost like an advisor, or it could be an attorney or somebody like that, or a planner. Somebody who's going to be able to get all the paperwork together for you. Get everything ready to sign. It doesn't feel like you're actually signing here in this month. It may be next month, but this is like, if this were a home, this would be the underwriting and all that, getting all the pieces together. So if I use the house mode, perhaps you put an offer in and now you're just waiting and waiting and waiting, and how much time do we have to give them before we know if they do or don't accept our offer? Or perhaps you're waiting to put in your offer for the right time, maybe to leverage time on the market to your benefit. I mean, you're going to want to act right away, but maybe your partner's like, nope, we're going to wait. We're going to hold off. It does not feel right just yet. And then boom, you submit it. Boom, it's accepted. And then we start getting all the paperwork together and everything together. It could be anything to do with that. It could something to do with contracts or signing something in some way or making something formal. This person is going to help get all the pieces together, make it formal, make it legal, so that you're ready to sign early in the next month. Okay, Leo, that is what I have for you for November. Please hit that like button. Please share this with others. Please comment below. And please subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.